Buying a tennis racket in 2026 is more complicated than it's ever been. Modern rackets are faster, stiffer, more specialized, and far less forgiving of the wrong match. And the truth is, most players don't lose points because of bad technique alone. They lose them because their racket is quietly working against their game. Too much power can cause you to spray balls long. Too much control can leave your shot sitting short. A frame that's too stiff can fatigue your arm, while one that's too soft can feel unstable under pressure. That's why choosing the right racket matters more than most people realize. In this video, we're breaking down the top 10 tennis rackets for 2026, including one that delivers pro-level control without needing pro-level technique. And after every single racket, I'll give you its final tier ranking, S, A, B, or C, so you know exactly where it stands. Let's start. Number 10. Head Gravity. The Head Gravity series is a name most players recognize, and for good reason. When gravity technology was first introduced, it was a major shift in how rackets were constructed. The goal was to redistribute weight more efficiently, adding stability without increasing overall mass. At the time, it worked extremely well. In 2026, though, the gravity line feels like a product of a previous generation. These rackets are still solid, predictable, and stable on contact. But compared to newer frames with improved dampening systems and refined flex profiles, they lack feedback and comfort. The feel is often muted, especially on touch shots, and the response across the string bed isn't as forgiving as modern competitors. From the baseline, the gravity frames perform adequately when you're hitting cleanly. They handle pace well and don't twist much on contact. Spin potential is also average by today's standards, which matters in a game that's increasingly built around heavy rotation. Pro players historically associated with gravity include Alexander Zverev and many others. When everything is considered, the Head Gravity series is reliable but outdated. It's not bad, but it's no longer competitive with the best frames available today. Final ranking, C tier number 9, Wilson Ultra. The Wilson Ultra is built with a very clear purpose in mind, delivering easy power. And in that regard, it succeeds immediately. From the first hit, you can feel how lively the frame is. Balls jump off the string bed with minimal effort, which can be a huge confidence booster for players who struggle to generate depth. In baseline rallies, the Ultra rewards shorter swings and aggressive court positioning. You don't need perfect timing to hit deep, penetrating shots, and that makes it especially appealing to intermediate players who want to play faster tennis without changing their mechanics. The downside is control. As swing speed increases, the Ultra becomes harder to rein in. Flatter hitters may find the ball launching long, and touch shots at the net can feel unpredictable. Spin potential is decent but not elite. While you can generate rotation, the frame doesn't grab the ball the way spin-focused rackets do. Players associated with the Ultra line include Alex de Minaur and Maria Sakkari, both of whom rely on aggressive baseline power. Overall, the Wilson Ultra is effective but one-dimensional. It's a good option for players who want pace above all else, but it lacks the versatility and refinement needed to rank higher. Final ranking, B tier number 8, Technifiber Tempo. The Technifiber Tempo is one of the most overlooked rackets in modern tennis, and that's a shame because it does several things extremely well. Designed originally with maneuverability and comfort in mind, the Tempo emphasizes smooth flex, clean response, and easy handling. On court, the racket feels light through the air and stable enough on contact, making it easy to swing repeatedly without fatigue. This makes it especially appealing for developing players, juniors transitioning into full-size frames, and adults who prioritize arm comfort. The Tempo excels in consistency. When you hit through the ball with good technique, the response is predictable and controlled. You feel connected to the shot, which helps with placement and rally tolerance. However, power is clearly not its strong suit. Players who rely on the racket to generate pace may find themselves coming up short, especially against heavy hitters. Technifiber-sponsored players such as Iga Świątek is associated with similar Technifiber control-oriented frames, though their professional rackets are customized. The Tempo is a smart, comfort-focused choice, but its limited power and stability prevent it from being a top-tier option for most competitive players. Final ranking, B tier number 7, Head Radical, MP. The Head Radical MP has always occupied a unique space in the tennis racket market, and in 2026, it continues to do so. It's designed as a true middle ground frame, offering a blend of power, control, and maneuverability without pushing players into a specific style. From the baseline, the Radical MP feels stable and controlled. It doesn't explode off the strings, but it gives you enough pop to stay aggressive when you swing confidently. Directional accuracy is one of its strongest traits, making it easier to target corners and change direction during rallies. The Radical is particularly effective for all-court players. It transitions well from baseline exchanges to net play, where its balance and stability help on volleys and overheads. This racket is best for players who already have a well-rounded game and want something dependable rather than extreme. Taylor Fritz and Flavio Caboli are linked to the Radical line. The head Radical MP is versatile, consistent, and trustworthy, but it doesn't dominate any category enough to move into S tier. Final ranking, A tier. Number 6. Babolat Pure Drive. Few rackets have shaped modern recreational tennis like the Babolat Pure Drive. It remains one of the most popular frames in the world, and in 2026, its appeal hasn't faded. The Pure Drive is all about power and forgiveness. The large sweet spot and stiff construction help players hit deeper shots with less effort, even when contact isn't perfect. This makes it an ideal confidence-building racket for beginners and intermediates. From the baseline, the Pure Drive rewards aggressive swings and high net clearance. Spin comes easily and serves feel explosive. The downside is control. Advanced players may struggle to rein in the ball on flatter shots, and touch-oriented players might find the feel too lively. Players associated with the Pure Drive lineage include Fabio Fognini and Garbiñe Muguruza. The Pure Drive remains a fantastic racket for a large portion of players, but its stiffness and lack of finesse keep it just outside the top tier. Final ranking, A tier. Number 5. Head Speed. The Head Speed line is built for players who want to play fast, aggressive tennis without sacrificing control. It strikes a balance that works across multiple styles, which is why it's so widely used at higher levels. The speed swings easily and feels stable at contact, even when absorbing pace. From the baseline, it offers enough power to stay offensive while maintaining a controlled response. It's especially effective for players who like to take the ball early and redirect pace. Novak Djokovic and Jannik Sinner are famously associated with the speed line. The Head Speed is one of the safest high-performance choices available. It does everything well, even if it doesn't specialize. Final ranking, A tier. Number 4. Yonex V-Core 95. The Yonex V-Core 95 is a racket designed for players who fully commit to their swings. With its smaller head size and thinner beam, it offers outstanding precision and spin control, but demands solid technique. From the baseline, the V-Core 95 allows you to shape shots aggressively. The ball stays on the strings just long enough to give you confidence in placement and rotation. Despite the smaller head, Yonex's isometric design expands the effective sweet spot, making it more forgiving than most 95 square-inch frames. This racket excels in heavy topspin rallies and controlled aggression. However, it doesn't provide much free power, and late contact is punished more than with larger frames. Denis Shapovalov and Stan Wawrinka are among the players associated with the V-Core line. For advanced players, the V-Core 95 is exceptional. For everyone else, it may be too demanding. Final ranking, S tier. Number 3. Wilson Blade. The Wilson Blade has earned its reputation as one of the best control rackets ever made. In 2026, it remains a benchmark for feel and precision. The Blade's flexible frame creates a connected, buttery response that many players immediately fall in love with. Every shot feels deliberate, making it easier to control depth, direction, and pace. This racket shines in extended rallies, slice backhands, and touch shots. The trade-off is power. The Blade expects you to generate your own pace, and players without clean mechanics may find it underpowered. Stefanos Tsitsipas, Aryna Sabalenka, and Emma Raducanu are prominent users of Blade-based frames. For players who value control and feedback above all else, the Blade is hard to beat. Final ranking, S tier. Number 2. Yonex E-Zone 100. The Yonex E-Zone 100 is one of the most complete rackets available in 2026. It offers power, spin, comfort, and forgiveness in a way that feels effortless. The isometric head shape increases the effective sweet spot, making off-center hits more playable. The feel is comfortable without being muted, and the power level is high without feeling uncontrollable. Nick Kyrgios, Elena Rybakina, and Naomi Osaka are closely associated with the E-Zone line. The E-Zone 100 may not specialize as aggressively as some frames, but its balance makes it one of the smartest long-term choices. Final ranking, S tier. Number 1. Babolat Pure Aero 98. The Babolat Pure Aero 98 earns the top spot because it represents modern tennis better than any other racket. It delivers elite spin, improved control over the standard Pure Aero, and explosive performance for aggressive baseliners. The smaller head size tightens the response while still maintaining forgiveness. Rafael Nadal and Carlos Alcaraz define the pure arrow lineage. For players with modern swing paths and aggressive intent, this is the best racket you can buy in 2026. Final ranking, S tier. And that's the top 10 tennis rackets you can buy for 2026. No racket is going to magically turn you into a pro player overnight. It won't fix footwork, timing, or decision-making. But choosing the right racket absolutely matters. The right frame can make the game feel easier. It can help you hit with more confidence, trust your swings, and stay consistent when the pressure is on. If you're a tennis player looking for personalized analysis of each one of your shots, private tennis guides, fitness routines designed by a fitness coach who works with ATP players, a 24/7 online coach, and much more, then I have something that might interest you: the Tennis Motivation Academy. The Tennis Motivation Academy is a private community with one goal: to help you improve your tennis exponentially and make high-quality coaching accessible and affordable for everyone. We've already helped dozens of players such as Rodrigo, Benedek, who has won multiple tournaments since joining, Miran, Yazan, Joachim, who won more than 5 tournaments in his first month, and many more. If you truly want to improve your tennis and reach your full potential without spending thousands of dollars on coaching, the Tennis Motivation Academy is the place for you. Join us using the link in the description. That's it for today. Leave in the comments which players you want me to analyze next. If you liked the video, leave a like and subscribe. See you in the next one.